real here, this movie actually is horrendous, and it's been basically stabbed to death by so many people, even the people that worked on the movie. So, you know what? I just want to talk about something, and this movie was clearly made by a bunch of people that just, like, didn't even know the lore, didn't even read the comic books, maybe watched, like, one movie, read the synopsis on what the characters were, and were like, now we can make a movie, and we're gonna make $1 billion. But no, this movie's only made, like, $20 million, so that's probably not gonna happen. Anyway, so this horrendous dumpster fire, if you've read the title, you know I think that this movie is probably like an example of the worst what can happen to comic book movies when the people don't actually know the lore of the comics. It's in the title, comic book movie. Now, I wonder if that would have something to do with the comic books. I'll use context clues to say that it is, but I guess the executives that said we're gonna make this movie didn't get that. So this movie is what you get when they're like. So basically, what I still said, they're like, hey, you know, this is a pretty popular franchise. Let's use a character nobody has heard of. It's gonna make $1 billion big bucks. And guess what it made? Like $20 million opening weekend. Or not even a weekend. It's like, it opened like the middle of the week, which is stupid. Because a lot of people that see these movies go to see it with, like, their parents or somebody that likes Marvel movies. And the kids like it too. So then they go to see it. It's like, this movie is just, like, so much brain rot. It's absolutely horrendous. I mean, we all know, even from the trailers, I saw the trailer for this, and I didn't think it was a real movie. To be honest, right off the bat, I thought this was a fan-made production. I thought this was like some stupid fan film. No. It's a real movie. And now, unfortunately, it's a real movie. And, like, just think about it. They could have made anything else, but they made Madam Web. And it didn't even have to be this bad. There is a shadow of the movie that could have been here with Spider-Man references in the Tobey Maguire universe. But no, because now we have this absolute dumpster fire that just embarrasses the whole thing of comic book movies and just basically poops on its face and says, you suckle, and we don't care about these movies. We just want to make a couple dollars, which is exactly what we're going to make. No penny more, no penny less. This is absolutely awful. Alright, I've calmed down a little bit now, and now I can actually have a civil discussion 3 minutes into the video. So, anyways, I think this is genuinely absolutely awful, and so you have these people, right? Yeah, these people, you know, maybe like they like one hair on their head, and they're like, you know what? Let's make a movie about Madam Web. Like there's a bunch of stupid like villains from comic books, like a bunch of like comic book villains that are just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do something. Probably gonna ruin the comic book movie genre as a whole. And then they're like, you know what? People eat this stuff up. But no, we know when a movie is going to be bad. And people knew it from the trailer this was going to be bad, because I think a lot of people had the same impression that I had, is that this movie doesn't even look like a real movie. And something else that adds to that is that the person that directed this is their first time directing a movie, and this is a big project to handle. And now I'm sure that they're an amazing director and that they do amazing work, but this wasn't it. Nobody had anything to work with in this production. And it shows. It shows. The entire movie shows this. And this is what happens when you have a bunch of people that don't even read it. And this is mainly the problem with blockbusters and the people that read these comic book movies, and that see these comic book movies and are like, and it's just greenlighted because they think people eat this stuff up, so they'll accept anything at this point. But no, because they know when it's going to be a bad movie. And I think Sony And it's like everybody that makes these types of movies, all these companies need to learn that, bro, we don't want crap. We want quality content, and this could have been good. There is early reports of this movie having connections to Spider-Man, but then they all got removed, and then this movie just got like an extra layer of just sour horribleness. It's awful. But yeah, I just need to rant about this and my thoughts on Madam Web. I'm gonna do a review, maybe. And if you enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.